Let's play! Hi there guys, and welcome to Let's Play JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle Part 7, where we're covering, well, you guessed it, Part 7 characters. Part 7 characters are a little different. You see, they have a unique gimmick. Well, they do have stands, and of course we get a boss fight to begin with. I mean, that's crazy talk, you know, expecting to not. Their gimmick is, even though they do use stands, they actually have their own special fighting style. See, what you can do is summon a horse. Actually, well, it's not really summon. They come with the horse pre-equipped. As you'll see here, we have Johnny Joestar, who, I guess, spoilers, is actually Jonathan Joestar from an alternate timeline, which is very strange, and I don't get how that works. But that's okay, because we are going to use his outfit Why? Because why not? Ho! I am not a fan of these characters. In addition to them being mounted, they also have the ability to grab corpse pieces, literally pieces of Jesus Christ. That's not even a metaphor. That's like literally pieces of Jesus's body, which you can use to get power-ups. Again, it's very hard, and you'll see why in a second. So Johnny here is a paraplegic. That's the right term. He can't use his legs, meaning that when he's off his horse, he crawls on the ground. You'll see. I mean, I will come off the horse eventually. Otherwise, though, like it looks strange, and you think he'd be like a different kind of fighter, but he actually fights like just like a normal fighter. As you can see here, we're now off our horse. And to grab these items, you actually have to duck. Problem is, you can't duck on the horse, and, well, I mean, look at us for a sec. Let's grab that. Corpse pieces, every one you get powers you up, but getting them all makes you, like, really powerful. So, I mean, it's good to get, and this isn't good, but we're good. Huh. It's good to get. I wouldn't focus on getting them. Only people from Part 7, which is the one that they're from, can use the corpse pieces, so don't worry about getting it with other ones. In addition, there's more, yes. Johnny here has the ability to level up his stand. Yes, he has another system where every time you connect with your with any great heart attack, it levels up an act, as you can see in the things there. So we are Act 1 right now, and we're going to try to get up, and we actually might be able to get to... Oh, we didn't get to Act 4. Oh, we did, apparently. It doesn't actually have to hit. Why is he not dying? But it's okay, we killed him. I'm actually very surprised that we won with him, because Johnny is, like, hilariously technical. He has 4 different systems with him, basically. Also, he fires his fingernails as projectiles, because... why not? Steel Ball Run, which is where they come from, actually started off as not a JoJo part, but they started off as a non-related series. Like, related in the fact that the characters' names are Joestar and Zeppeli, but originally it started as like one of those, you know, those are just callbacks to the author's previous work, and originally it was a completely separate entire manga, to the point where in the original Jump Superstars for the DS, they labeled it as a different universe. So, I don't think we're going to need that. We're already fighting a boss. I mean, but no, eventually it was retconned into being part of the JoJo universe, which is really cool. Use green tea to power up. Good. Thank you, I guess. So now we are going to be using another mounted character, the only other mounted character. There's only 2. And we have, as I said, Zeppeli. We have Gyro Zeppeli. Or is it Gyro? I think it's Gyro. Or is it Hiro? Or is it Gyro? I don't know. Nor do I really care. Let's use his D costume, because I don't even think I've seen what his D costume looks like. Unlike Johnny, his legs work fine. And so being off the horse with him is not that bad. That said, he also has another stupid system in the form of spin, which is being able to spin balls. And I think spin is this universe's Hamon energy, or a derivative of it, or something. I don't know. Regardless, he's a decent fighter, a little hard to use. He's almost like a trap fighter, though, because as you'll see when we use his balls, and the joke is made a lot. Like, I'm not being immature. The joke of using balls is like part of, oh my god, that anti-air grab. As you can see, when the balls hit the ground, they spin, and, well, you know, spinning projectile things are, well, pretty lethal in games. You can throw them at him, and every character has a different animation to getting hit by that, which is pretty cool. The only problem is you have to actually grab your balls. I'm not even trying anymore to get them back. So it's a lot easier with him to grab the corpse pieces. I don't know. I think getting all three gives you unlimited energy. Yeah. And also, I think unlimited balls. So, like, you can get them back at any time. So let's see if we can possibly get his great heat attack. How stylish is it to have your name on your teeth? That's so cool. I like Gyro. Playing as him, a little bit, not the most, but he's a cool character. Apparently he started as the main character of Part 6, which is really weird. I kind of like that, though. I like switching out the main character. It kind of creates a different atmosphere, which is cool. Wow, thanks for giving me Polnareff's thing twice. I mean, I sure definitely needed it again. I think there is a limit to getting the same thing over and over again. There's a maximum amount for how much you can get. Like, that's the same from one enemy at least. So, eventually you get them all. Eventually. But, yes, we now have only one more Part 7. Only one more Part 7 character. This character is pretty cool. For one reason. He's the President of the United States. Yep. What isn't cool, though, is his name. Funny Valentine. That's a pretty bad name. Apparently, I'm not sure if it's this universe or if it's another universe. They all kind of blend together. His sons' names are Funnier Valentine and The Funniest Valentine. So that's something. His whole stand is that he has the ability to transfer between dimensions, which is very nice considering the whole fact that this universe of Part 7 is already an alternate dimension to begin with. And the nice thing about it is that if he brings in contact a person with their other self, they explode into cubes. His stand's name is D4C, which stands for Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. In this game, they actually just kept it as, if you'll see here, I have to show it off. I'm sorry for interrupting the action. But, see, it's D4C. It's a nice, pretty easy, name. Didn't have to change it that much. But one of his attacks he decided to change to Filthy Acts at a Reasonable Price. So even though his stand's name is still Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap, or D4C, they still gave him a stupid flanderization of the name, but whatever, we're good. He has a gun, which is nice. Can you stop with that anti-air? I mean, seriously? Now, if I can show it off, he also has the ability to grab the corpse parts. Again, only the characters from this part have it, which is, I guess, kind of nice. I don't know what his bonus is. Can I go back? I don't even know where the last one is. Alright, if you get hit by a knockdown attack, you do lose it, which kind of sucks, but hey, I mean, whatever. I'm gonna miss. Okay. Yeah, he just uses an American flag because, yeah, I mean, he's the president. Okay, let's go back. Let's grab the other one, wherever it is. There it is. So we got D4C Love Train, which I think is a barrier thing. I just saw it earlier, but we are losing. So let's stop trying to be stylish and just like kind of attack. He has probably the best gun out of any gun. Oh my god, in this game. I swear that anti-air is going to be the death. Oh my god, don't do that! You're going to kill me! Oh goodness, he is really getting... Is this gonna be my first loss? Maybe not. I think I'm still good. Oh god, that's a counter, isn't it? It's our first loss, I think. I'm pretty sure. Is it? Possibly. But yeah, that's Funny Valentine. He's an interesting character. He has a really cool, like I said, 2 dual Great Heart special, that's what it's called, where he sends you to the other world and have you touch yourself and you explode into cubes. Strange. I know, but that's cool. So now we're going on to the final part, which represented in this game at least, which is the one that's going on right now as of the time of this recording. I don't know if people are going to be watching this when part 9 comes out, if it ever comes out. It's possible. There's nothing that says it can't, but I mean, we'll have to see. The part is called JoJolian, and it's actually based off of, like, Evangelion. So we might see a cataclysmic universe-ending thing, which is possible. So here we have Josuke Higashikata. Higashikata. I added one more syllable, which, as you can see, shares the name with this guy. Very confusing, right? He's actually a separate character. Again, it's very confusing. I don't know much about him, other than the fact that he's apparently emerging between alternate universe Josuke and alternate universe Kira. Yoshikage Kira, who we will get to in the next part. Gameplay-wise, he's very interesting. He is a JoJo, so of course the JoJos all have a very basic sort of fighting style where it doesn't rely too much overly on gimmicks and stuff. And he just has a normal sort of fighting style, which is very nice for once. His whole thing is he can make bubbles, which is cool. But the bubbles have a different side effect as opposed to what, you know, like Caesar's bubbles did, in that they can take your eyesight and replace them with blown out holes. Sweet dreams, kids. He also has this, where he spins. He can take friction from things, which is cool, I guess. Whoa, that surprisingly didn't work, but I totally hit him, and that sucks. He has possibly, in my opinion, the worst sounding ora 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 attack. We can do it or not. That's cool. Whatever. Joseph, you're actually being quite challenging. That's actually not when he says it. I think he says it in his special. Let's see if I can do it. Or not. Dude. I'm trying to show stuff off. There we go. Oh no, this is him stealing the eyesight. It's in his Great Heart one that he does the ora ora ora. Oh darn it, I didn't mean to do it. If I recall, his jumping attack is jumping heavy is also pretty good. Every character's jumping heavy in this game is good. Great for jump-ins. But yeah, that's Josuke Higashikata 8. So, yes. You know what? I think we have time. I'm going to show off the next character, which is, we're getting into the DLC characters now. Again, I have every DLC character except for the fat guy, the little fatty. Shigechi, I think was his name, because I didn't have enough money to buy him. So I think we'll start covering them. Get this done with. I started this thinking it's going to be a great series of like, yeah, everyone's going to love JoJo, and then I sort of realized that I don't know much about JoJo. I'm only just watching the anime now, and I'm waiting for the books to come out more, and they're coming out, mind you, but slowly. They're out digitally now. We don't need that. We're gonna have the boss battle again. It's still on the combo, right? Yeah, we're still on the combo. Nah, I'm gonna save it. I'm just gonna use 2. I do like to gamble. Not really, actually. Yeah, usually picking the first one's the best one. I've never had it on the first one. So, we're gonna now go into... Let's see here. Where should I go? Should I go back to the beginning? Yeah, let's go back to the beginning. I'll just do them all in order. Speaking of, I guess we're going to do this part. Yoshikage Kira. This was the character that I actually got when I pre-ordered the game. This guy is pretty different from his other form, which I forget the other form's name. This is him not disguised. And even though it looks like, I mean, he has the same suit, he has the same stand, he's very different. He's very fun, but at the same time difficult, because he explodes stuff, but the exploding stuff can also hurt him, I think. He's a good character, mind you. So he can turn anything into a bomb. That's his whole thing. So he can send a coin, which will turn stuff into bombs. If I can do this right. Right there. See this coin? If it hits the opponent, it will explode, and you can set them up as traps. And it's good if your opponent doesn't sidestep like this guy's doing. You can set up multiple. You can get to the point where you're just doing this over and over. He also has a very interesting special. Is that supposed to be threatening? Because it's really not. Apparently that's like some terrible killer or something. And I love how you can make him address the camera and ask that. It's very sitcom-like. It's kind of overly cartoony. And he also gives the middle finger because I think that's what they think people do. I don't know. He's a cool character. Well worth the DLC. I think he's definitely a fun character. I don't get this win quote, that's why I chose it. Note that almost every win quote I chose myself because I don't, I mean, what? What does that even mean? So, I put it on for that. Why not? I could even probably get through them all today. I think I have time. So we're just gonna keep getting new stuff, which is always nice. Didn't get anything new, but whatever. We got that new, which is nice. So, next up we have... I don't even know, because I don't know. Oh, I know who we have next. Not actually. Might be wrong. Search for the boss again. We're going to get him again. Am I correct? I am. So we're going to beat old Joseph probably, which is good. Because, I mean, I want to get that costume for him. Because he's a cool character. Okay, so up next is Iggy. Iggy is so cool. He is a character that I was like, okay, yeah, I'm going to get this because my sister likes dogs, so she can play as a dog. But when I actually start playing as him, I'm like, whoa, Iggy's actually fun to play. He doesn't feel Yoda broken because you can still use standing attacks on him, which is nice. Even though his hitbox is way too, you'd think it'd be low. It's not that bad. And he is a dog. We are fighting a dog. So... he has a cool attack, which you can send out a Shadow Dio clone to attack. If you don't know, Shadow Dio was actually a Capcom-made character to represent Dio early in the manga, where you can't see his face, and they gave him a very original moveset that a lot of people liked so much that, well, these people liked so much that they put into this game as part of regular Dio's sort of moveset to begin with. So, yeah, the best thing I can say about Iggy is that he is a competent fighter. He doesn't have any crazy gimmicks. I mean, he has one where you can set up a shield with him, but you don't have to use that at all. I don't like using it because it kind of, it feels like a waste of meter to me. You can also glide with him, which is cool. Very good for, like, this, for instance. His stand is the Fool, which, if you know, is like a Persona main character thing, which is kind of cool, I guess. Well, I mean, like, they're all both based off the Arcana, so it's like you can't really... you're gonna get some crossed over stuff. His jumping heavy is so huge, though, for a tiny little puppy. Except he's not tiny little puppy. He's kind of a big dog. He's the only character, I think, that actually gets a change when you, when you use your, like, change costumes, his one special changes. I think in one costume it bites the other character's face, and in the other it farts in their face. It's very classy, very nice. That's the sort of style of fighting game I think every game needs to be. Also, nom noms, because why not? And we have defeated old Joseph once more. He's gonna be like our opponent this entire video, I'm guessing. Well, no, because we're probably gonna beat him in time. I'm not a toy for you humans. He said a bad word, though, so I didn't say it because, hey, I don't like bad words. Color tint, victory, nice. So we got a new color tint. That's always helpful. Color tints, I was expecting to also carry over to alternate costumes, but alternate costumes only have two alternate colors. Well, one alternate color and one regular color, which, not the best, but it's all right. Next up on our tour through the characters, we have, I think, a character from part 2, if it's correct. Give me another energy, please. That's probably the most helpful right now. Thank you, Foo Fighters. Or no, your name's FF. Your thing is Foo Fighters. That's right. I got it. I learned it. Yes, next up we have Lisa from part 2. Her special costume has her with a mask, and I don't like it. It doesn't look good. Nicer outfit, but not a nice mask. She has a very unique fighting style. It's hard to explain. She can basically link most of her attacks into each other, but not like the regular sort of, where you can link normals into specials. It's like you can link specials into specials into specials, and like you can just make her flip out. I'll show you. Also, she has sunglasses on that eventually break. I think you can put them on back on with a motion. Like if you see here, we can use that special, which links into that special, which linked into that special. I wonder if Joseph knows he's fighting his mother. Did he learn even in the story? I don't know. Oh, spoilers, I guess. Not really. She's Joseph's mother, which is kind of crazy, weird. She's using, similar to Zeppeli, using Hamon to keep herself looking young. Let's see if I can use her special. Hit me. Yeah. Oh, damn it. That's a grab. Basically, she sends Hamon through her scarf, and it does damage if you hit it with her. She's the basis of Rose from Street Fighter, so you might see some similar elements here. So as you can see, like, you can just link those attacks together. Mind you, I didn't, because I just used the specials. Well, the auto combo, rather. So if I keep using the auto combo, she uses her special, which is the Red Stone of Aja, or as they say in the actual show, the Seki Seki, which I don't know where you get Red Stone of Aja to Seki Seki. Like, I mean, that's a name. You'd think that wouldn't change, but apparently it does. I don't know. He's gonna kill me, isn't he? Yep. Ah, that was so close. Ah, whatever. Next up on the docket is, I don't know. We'll have to see. I just really hope we can keep getting more combos with old Joseph. Thank you for giving me more. See, I think it's you always get this when you're below a certain percent. It's a really high percent chance, and it's only to make it so that you want to play more. I'm pretty sure it's the whole thing with like the free to play thing. Although I think the free-to-play thing here, like I said, works because it doesn't feel as mandatory as, say, Sonic Jump Fever or whatever was just released, where it, like, is terrible with that. We're gonna fight him again? Yeah, of course we are. We'll just use one again. We just keep getting the item stuff, because why not? Am I gonna get on the first one? No, we're good. I think wasn't it that one last time? Boost my defense, which, hey, is nice. And next up we have... Sure, why not? We have Ikuro Hashizawa. Notice I had a hard time saying that, because I don't normally say that. This is Baoh, basically. His name is Baoh, and he is not a JoJo character. He is a guest character. He is from the creator of JoJo, his previous work before this. So they put in a character that's not even, like, part of JoJo, except I think he made a cameo in the manga of part 2. or was it the anime? It was one of the others where Joseph was reading about, reading a Shonen Jump and reading Baoh, which is really cool. He has his own style where what you can do is you can spend meter to give yourself super armor, I'm pretty sure. Is that what it does? Which is nice. It's a cool system. Not something I'd, you know, spend it on. I'd rather just do the attacks. And you're just still being a jerk, old Joseph. He's really a... I need to stop jumping in, because he just keeps doing that. He's a good character. The only problem I think I have with him is that he's, well, not a JoJo. He's not from the JoJo universe, and I can understand why people don't like him too much. Because of that, he also has melting acid, which is pretty cool. And please hit. Yes! He doesn't talk. He thinks. So the narrator talks for him, which is really cool, actually. I love that. All he can say is ball over and over and over, or bar, which is the proper if you're going, you know, not changing the letters. But he's a good character. The only problem, again, he's not a JoJo character. He's definitely good, and in the hands of a good player, can be extremely annoying. Plus, he looks really cool. And his arm blades were the inspiration for cars, so that makes him good. So there we go. Baoh. Special character. And we got Victory A, but we already had Victory A. We didn't even have to unlock Victory A. You already have every single A and B thing to begin with. Though you can level them up. I think if you get enough of them, you level them up, which gives you another option for them. But if you get the extended sort of word vocabulary for them anyways, it doesn't really matter. And I don't need to play Janken right now because, okay, what is with the name Janken? Even in like American stuff, I hear Janken all the time, or Rochambeau. I'm like, I've never heard those terms. It's rock, paper, scissors. I've never heard Rochambeau used in any situation other than stuff pretending to be the 90s. Or old people. Like, Janken I know is a Japanese one. But, we're gonna have a mirror match, actually. It's pretty cray-cray. Let's be pink. Why not? Old Joseph versus Old Joseph. Now, as you may guess, Old Joseph is, well, Joseph Joestar. But old. I think this is the more famous version of him, which is kind of sad because I much prefer his younger version. But this dashing actor looks a lot like me. I don't think his gameplay style needs to be explained, really. I mean, to take a guess how he plays. Ah, couldn't use that on me. Okay, so, I mean, I've watched how he's played for so long. I should know exactly how to play as him. The problem is the inputs are not what I'm expecting him to be. So, let's see here. Quarter circle forward attack is nothing when you're in non-stand. Quarter circle forward is that. Quarter circle back. How do you use his attacks even? Oh, I forgot. He's all full circles. I hate full circles. I've never liked full circle ones. There we go. So, medium is straight ahead. Light is up. God, that is inhumanly accurate. Like, how? I guess he knows I'm going to use it, so. Okay, let's go. Okay, come on, let's go. Don't grab me. Good. Level 2. He also has the best taunts because they're like in English. I want to knock him down so I can use the other one. Come on, fall down. So, oh, I wanted to use the other one. But they're all like, "Oh god," or "Oh my god," and I love them. They're so campy. Surreal isn't the half of it. So that one wasn't the one I chose for him, sadly. I mean, I understand how they overwrite the custom ones when you're playing with them, but be nice if you can choose like custom or the original. But whatever, you can't complain. Again, I'm just making so many complaints about this game, but it's such a fun fighting game. And I remember when I was buying it, I talked to my one friend, Kyle, who, I mean, it's not gonna be listening to this. He was like, dude, that game is gonna suck. It's gonna be unbalanced. I mean, it's fan service, yeah, but it's gonna suck. But I'm like, no, this game has great gameplay. Like, it's a great game. It's an actual good fighting game with a big roster, which is unheard of nowadays. It's like, you know, you're looking at these new 3D fighters and they never have a roster like this. Next up, we have Cool Ice, or as he's known in like the actual version, and I think he was called Iced in other ones. It's Vanilla Ice, which is a name. I think he's the most, like, the weirdest name choice for a fighter there is. Mostly because, like, I don't associate Vanilla Ice at all with anime. Like, you know, the white rapper dude, and it's just very, very strange. Very strange. Also, his stand, he goes inside of it and eats itself. And, yeah, interesting. Not my style. His stand's a bit different, though, where you actually don't want to be, like, you can only be in it for so long. And I didn't even have enough meter to do an attack as it, so it didn't matter that much. It fights very differently, though, because, like, you don't use it so much as a normal stand. Use it as like a super mode almost, which is cool, definitely. So with this back one, it's a time sort of multi-hit attack, which is cool. I just want to use that. I think his down attack causes him to pop up and is very annoying. Yep, there we go. So I think we actually have his level 2 already, which is cool. So let's try and get that out. He's definitely a terrifying character. Oh, darn it. He wasn't down long enough for me to taunt. Thanks for not brutally comboing me, though. So as you can see, just by standing there, we build up meter for his stand mode, which I think we will go into quickly if we let us. So his basic attack in this mode is it's an unbreakable. You can't guard it. It's an unbreakable dash attack thing, which is pretty cool. So he's actually the last vampire character, I think, in JoJo media. They dropped the vampire character in Act 3, which I think is a fair enough thing. They drop him on in Act 3 too, which kind of sucks, but I mean, what you gonna do about it? I mean, you gotta move on with the series. So much so that they dropped an entire universe in Part 6. So, but next up we have characters who I don't know about. Oh, actually, I'm gonna use you this time because I'd like to fight another boss. Hopefully one we can just quickly get done and over with. Not a huge one. So we did get the costume for him, which is nice. Wow, you have a lot. Okay. Who has very little? You do, Johnny. Also, I want to beat up your horse because I'm not a fan of your fighting style, so we will have a boss fight with a paraplegic. Also, I only used one, but that's okay. I guess we'll just spend it all on the last couple. So, next up, we have Anastasia, who apparently started this series as a girl and now has become a dude. Like, literally, in his first appearance, it was, like, a very, like, I'm not talking about sex change or anything. I'm talking literally, he was drawn as a chick at first, and it was just a mistake, and he's like, nope, I'm gonna make him a dude. But apparently, he joins the he's sent to the all-female prison because he looks like a chick. So, I don't think that would ever happen in real life, but thankfully, JoJo is not real life. So that would be terrifying. He wants to marry Jolene, and I mean, really, who wouldn't, but that's alright. That is very, very flamboyant lipstick. His stand is interesting because it really, like, holds on to him. Like, it is on him, as opposed to, like, other stands, which kind of just stand behind. It's like, no, he is right up with him. He's a cool character, mind you. But, like, the whole thing that he got mistaken as a girl is like, okay, it's an interesting cop-out. Don't! Oh, he got me. That's alright, though. He just got to Act 2. So, actually, if you see, Johnny's actual stand changes when he goes into Act 2. Also, Narcs changes, like, when you do a jumping attack, he actually stops. It's not like a dive kick, and I don't like that. Okay, so we need to get him off his horse. Get off your high horse. Oh, I missed entirely. I'm gonna lose so badly. Or not, maybe. Okay, but I made a mistake. I forgot how annoying Johnny is, because when he's on the ground, I don't know how to do half the stuff that the opponent does, but they can just slide around and do these crazy stuff, and I lost really badly. But that's alright, because we're nearing the end. I think we have 2 characters left. I'm pretty sure. I'll check. At least we still got Johnny Victory B, was it? I don't know. But that's right, we're nearing the end. This is the last part. I might actually do some online matches with friends once they get the game, because I think this is a great fighting game, and when I play as characters that I actually know, say like Dio, for instance. I actually love playing as Dio. Oh, Dio's a fun character to play as. Or any of the JoJo's, really. It's like, they're all like just really fun. And it's a great fighting game, and if you want just like a good... Hail to you. What's that one again? Cameo. 3. You got 3 wishes. Tell me your wishes now. As you wish, be careful what you wish for. You can use... Dude, totally. Let's go. Lower your enemy health continually. And start my HH at 2 bars. Choose your 3rd effect. Lower enemy defense. He is going down. Cool. I think that's a really rare one, actually. I think I got that one once before. Alright, no, we're up to our final... Is that the final one? I think it is. Our final one is Pannacotta Fugo. Fuego? I don't know. From the, part 5. Which is, again, the part that I probably know least about. All I know is that he has poison stuff, and he's the only character in the series to go from being like an ally character to being a neutral character. I know this because when I'm bored at work, I read the wiki. So his fighting style, I honestly can't tell you. I have no idea. Let's figure it out together. I don't like the whole tie thing with the small shirt. It doesn't look good. Oh, poisons, right. Oh, well, there we go. We're just going to go right into it with that didn't actually... Oh, look. Whoa, look at the health go down on him. Because we both Right, poisons. And he can poison himself, too. Look at that health go down. That was really, really easy. Okay, I think we kind of... The combination of continually losing health and the poison and the lower defense kind of destroyed him. I think we'll do one more match, just so we can A, kill Johnny, and B, I can show off a character that I'm good at, that I've practiced with. And we got Damn Me's to Pleat Ya, which is still one of my... It's such a weird line, because the original line is Happy Happy Yorupi Joypi, which is like, couldn't translate it in English, so they decided to turn it into Damn Me's to Pleat Ya, which doesn't even make sense. But whatever, it sort of works for them. Alright, so we're going to be playing now as my main character, who again, I already said, is the one, the only, Dio. And I'm going to be using my favorite costume for him, which is his special D, which is Shadow Dio from the Capcom Fighter, which is so cool. And he actually looks so cool. Just wait till you see. As soon as it loads. I hope it's loading. There we go. We're almost there. There we go. Like, it's such a basic looking costume, but it just looks so cool. Okay, so let's actually destroy him now that I can. There's just something about Dio's fighting style that I just love. Like, just the timed punches, his supers, everything about him. His Muda 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 Muda, which is still one of the coolest attacks ever. See if I can get his super special off. He can also freeze time, but I mean, why would you do that when you can do this? Or miss. Okay. Ah, yes, Dio. This is a fighting game character. But I'm still actually not doing as good as I'd hoped. I was hoping to just destroy him. Like, look at that. Look at that combo that he's doing. Johnny is such, like, a technical character, and it's amazing that the computer knows exactly how to, like, do everything with him. Very annoying to fight, which makes the victory all the better. Plus, it's, like, such a weird thing of, like, fighting the alternate world you. There's also an alternate world, Dio, which is cool. Aw, dude, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, that was JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle. A great fighting game. One that introduced me more to, like, this awesome series. Hopefully introduced some of you. If you don't want to get into this, if my weird, terrible rambling doesn't work for you, and you're just like, what were you even talking about during that? If you're like, this sounds so stupid, it is. JoJo is the stupidest series ever, I swear, but I love it for being so. So thank you all for watching as we get one more meal from Tonio True Sorority. Dude, you just keep giving us food for free, and I feel so bad. I'm going to repay you one day. I swear I'll take you out to a movie, be a bro movie, whatever. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully this was something that you liked. And finally, I can go back to my other Let's Plays, like Banjo-Kazooie. I gotta do that more. That game's never gonna end for me. Thank you guys for watching, and ciao.